You say you love someone deeply, but the moment they don't act the way you want, the love turns into pain. Have you noticed this? The same person who was giving you greatest pleasure now became your greatest suffering. Patanjali calls it Raga, attachment. Attachment is born when your pleasure lingers in the memory. When memory rules, misery begins. Patanjali was a scientist of the inner. He does not moralize, he just observes. He says, when you taste something pleasurable, your mind says again. The desire for repetition is attachment. When we taste a sweet, the mind says again. When you fall in love, the mind says, I want forever. But life never repeats, it flows. And because you want to repeat which has already passed, you suffer. Look closely. Whatever you are holding on to is already past. And we are holding on to the old moments, not the present one. Once there was a king walking in his garden, found a mango very delicious. He immediately ordered, cut down all the other trees, plant only this mango. Next year, the same mango tree gave fruits. This time, the taste was different. King was furious. He asked, what happened? The gardener replied, O Lord, last year there was a spring rain and the wind was gentle. But this year the wind was harsh and the rain was late. That is the reason. The king cried and said, but I wanted the same mango taste again. This is how we live. We want life to repeat the same mango again and again, and when it doesn't happen, we call it pain. Pain and pleasure are two ends of the same stick. Where there is pleasure, pain is already waiting in the shadow. When you are attached to pleasure, you are unconsciously inviting the opposite. When you say, I love you forever, you are trying to hold on to it. Then fear comes in. Fear of loss, fear of change. From that fear, pain or even hurt begins. Think for a moment how many of your memories are because you lost something you loved. Because pleasant did not stay. What if you could love something without wanting to possess? You see a sunset, enjoy its beauty, and don't say, I want it tomorrow again. This is called non-attachment. I am not saying don't love. I am saying don't cling. When your love becomes freedom, it becomes divine. When your love becomes clinging, it becomes bondage. So next time, when you feel joy, don't hold it. Just be present with it fully. But when it wants to go, bow down and send it. Let life comes and go like the waves in the ocean. If you try to catch a wave, you will only get foam. Only when you stop clinging to the pleasure, you become free from pain. Ananda, bliss without cause. You look at your phone, you get one like, you feel happy. Your brain releases dopamine, chemical pleasure. Now your mind wants more. I want it again, it says. And now you have become a beggar, begging for repetition, begging for attention. Attachment begins there, not in the heart, in the habit. You are chasing for pleasure patterns. What if you could enjoy the moment without wanting it to repeat it again? Patanjali Yoga is a science of freedom. Freedom not from life, freedom in life. Freedom to love without shame. Freedom to live without loss or fear. So I ask you, can you live without holding, without fear, without demand? When you stop clinging, life flows through you. And in that flow, you discover freedom.